Right here. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, Tony. Nick from the West Bend Daily News. You did a short track thing over with Matt in Madison a couple weeks ago. I know you're a big fan of short track racing too. Just kind of talk about what short track racing did for you in your for your racing career, how it kind of molded you as a racer, and then how important is it to keep those kind of tracks open because you're seeing more of those kind of tracks closing down for various reasons, I guess specifically for the economy.
Yeah, it's very important. I mean, nobody gets to this level and just starts here. I mean, there's nobody that just all of a sudden says, all right, I'm going to be a race car driver and just gets a NASCAR license and starts racing. They all had to start at a short track level somewhere and work their way up. And, it's a shame across the country to watch tracks go by. And like you said, some of them have gone away because of the economics. Some of them have gone away because housing developments a mile away from it are built, and a racetrack's been there for 50 years, and all of a sudden the people complain about the noise at the racetrack and get it shut down. And that's probably the one thing being a short track promoter that frustrates me the most. It's like if you're going to buy a house, and you ought to at least check and see where you're buying it, and if there's a place that's been around there for 50 years, don't complain about the noise. They were there long before these people moved in. So, but it's important. If we lose that, we lose the feeder system to get to this level. So. It's how all these guys got their start. It's how all these guys got the skills to be the drivers they are now.
Question right here, Jackie, from Jim.
RacingToday.com. One more short track question, Tony. What is adding Steve Kinzer? What's that done to your team? That's a pretty big add.
Yeah, it makes me feel like Roger Penske on the IndyCar side and Chip Ganassi on the road race side and Rick Hendrick on the Cup side. I mean, I feel like we've got the two most sought-after guys that you could ask for. We're I think second and fourth or third and fourth in the points right now. But it's pretty cool to have the guy that's won 20 Outlaw Championships and 14 Knoxville Nationals or however many races he's won there, driving your car. I mean, we got two of the best guys in the series, and it's neat to watch them run with each other. But it's kind of, there's some nights I see what it's like to be a multi-car owner. You stand on the trailer and you watch your cars and they about run over top of each other, and you sit there and you just kind of grab your head like, oh, I can't believe this is going to happen. But it's fun. I mean, it's fun to have somebody of Steve's caliber and Donnie's caliber driving our cars. Yeah, he had his back surgery last fall, and you can see a lot of new energy in him this year we haven't seen for a while. I don't think he really realized how bad he was feeling because of his back till he got it operated on in the fall, and it's like you see a new Steve this year. So he's got a lot of energy and he's winning a lot of races again.
Any other things for Tony back here in the back from Ron?
Tony, from your perspective as a driver, does the chase need to be tweaked again?
I didn't think it needed to be tweaked the first time. So it honestly doesn't matter to me what they do. The good thing is I have the confidence in our sanctioning body that whatever decision they make, if they're going to change it or whatever they do, something that will have been thought out for a long time, and at the end of the day, they will do what they think is in the best interest of our sport. So, I have the confidence and believe in the leadership that we have to be comfortable knowing that whatever they do, it's for the right reasons.
Right here.
Fanhouse.com. 2 years ago, Tony, we sat here and Stewart Haas Racing took shape. Where are you at? I mean, what?
I'm still at Stewart Haas Racing, just in case that's what you're asking.
Thank you for the clarification. Where are you at? In terms of, did you think you would be at this point with a couple of race wins under your belt, or are you exceeding below expectations? Where are we at 2 years later?
I think we're ahead of schedule of where we thought we might be. I mean, it's really hard to predict when you're starting into a new deal like that. It's hard to. There's no guarantees on what's going to happen. Even having the resources that we have and all the equipment that we have, it's still no guarantee that it's all going to come together and work for you. So last year, our season, we definitely exceeded our expectations for year one. this year hasn't been quite as good, obviously, but we did get, Ryan has got a victory this year. But from our side, we've struggled a little bit. But, that happens year to year, so I can't say that this year is a failure because of that. There's teams that were really good last year that are struggling this year, and vice versa, teams that were bad last year. So it's part of the evolution of it. It's an ongoing process. You're never happy with where you're at. You always have to constantly, even when you're winning races, you have to constantly push to keep that advantage and stay ahead. So this is a sport that I don't think you're ever going to have somebody come in here and say that they're 100% happy with everything that they're doing unless they're going out and winning every race every week.
Tony, as always, we appreciate your time and wish you a lot of luck this weekend.
I guess
Thank you.